How do you know that you are in an unhealthy or in a toxic relationship? This is a very interesting question, and the answer might be obvious, but I will tell you a part that is not so obvious and that no one is telling you. You are in a toxic relationship when you feel not respected, when you feel taken advantage of, or like you feel anyway. There are so many signs that you feel. Of course, there are other problems that like the questions, why are you still in such a relationship? Because when how do you know that you're in a toxic relationship? Let's make it simple. Whenever you're talking with your best friend, she says to you, hey girl, why are you still with this guy? Can't you see? Don't you see? Can't you just do something? Can't you just go out of it? All those are signs, to make it simple. Like if you want some concrete signs, you can just Google it or GPT. This is okay. But I think I would maybe like to help you in another way, because so many advice I see on the internet, like go out of this toxic relationship, get rid of your narcissistic partner and so on. Okay, all this thing is true. Do it. But there is one thing you have to consider. There is a law of attraction. And the law of attraction says that whatever our vibration is, our vibration, our frequency attracts into our life the people, circumstances and events that are like corresponded to our vibration. So basically, the people that you are with, your partner, the friend you are surrounded with, they're just showing what is inside of you, what is your vibration. And if your partner is not respecting you, it's a very hard truth to swallow, but please bear with me and try to believe me, because it might save your life, because nobody tells you this. It's so unpopular and nobody wants to, in today's world, like everybody is trying, and don't offend anyone, don't be so hard, but please believe me, I've been there in many relationships, and I came out and today I'm helping others. So basically, whatever is going on around you is going on inside of you. If people are not respecting you, it means just that you yourself are not respecting yourself. Because let's say, to simplify you, if you are, let's say, vegetarian and you don't like to eat meat, would you accept an invitation for some let's say McDonald's or some hamburger? You would not. Why? Because it's the way you treat yourself. You don't let others to mistreat you. And in the same ways, like if you're always compromising, that people are mistreating you, that they're taking advantage of you, that they are putting you down, that they are not nice to you, that they are like manipulating you. Those are all things that you are doing also to yourself. And of course, first thing is try to get rid of that partner or that environment. But first of all, you need to take a moment and think about yourself. Where do I mistreat myself? What are the situations that I, somehow try to manipulate myself? What are the situations that I'm not so nice towards myself? So many times people, like especially women, like they want to put themselves first, and they want to, like now I'm trying to, I really want to treat myself differently. I want to make myself some warm baths, or to go to massage. All those things are great. Please do them. But there are other things that you are doing to yourself still, and you need to reconsider. For example, just think about how do you treat yourself, how do you approach yourself on your very bad day. When you have a really terrible day, when everything goes wrong, what is your dialogue? How is your communication with yourself? What are you saying to yourself? You're nothing, you're not worthy, you're not able to do anything. Those are the moments that show what is really your vibration. And because of those attitudes and those your dialogues and all these things, those things create your vibration, and the people around you respond to this. So if this narcissistic partner is treating you badly, you have to understand it is not just him, it is also you. Both of you need healing. Nowadays there's so many people just like let's say cursing the narcissist, go to hell with them, all these things. But you have to go a little bit deeper. You have to understand that all of us, we have a really kind of deep desire for love. And if we are not able to love ourselves, if we don't know how to love ourselves, then we are trying to get this love somewhere else, from someone else. And when you are compromising and when you're allowing that people treat you so badly, it just means that deep within yourself there is such a deep need, such a big need, such a big wound that needs to be filled with love. And you're expecting the other people to love you, to give you love, because you're not able to give the love to yourself. Okay, so how to deal with the narcissistic partner or like this. Both of you need healing. And if you can agree and find a way that, like you work together, and then you find, most likely you will need to find some help. The best way is to heal yourself, all these wounds and all these things with energy, to reprogram your subconscious programs with the energy techniques. Okay, so the best way is that you can do this together. But if a partner is still persisting, still continuing the old behavior, then you must say, okay, stop. My life is most important. My energy is most important. I'm the most important. And then you find a way that you can heal yourself. With the energy training method, we can help you. Myself and my wife, we are working, and because we are working, we are helping you to increase your energy capacity. So even though you are in such a relationship, we can give you enough energy and enough support that you can raise yourself up, and then you can start changing. And then you start changing in a way that you also affect in a positive way your partner, and also partner starts to change. And of course, usually when we start working with someone, I give them my promise. My promise is I will help you to become happy. And I almost believe that your partner will change and become happy with you on the way. But if not, then you will go out of this relationship and you will find another partner. But the most important is that I help you to become, happy, healed, whole, and, find another purpose. So this is so important. If you are surrounded with the people that are not treating them well, there is always a sign. This is always a sign that you yourself are not treating yourself right. And you need to change your subconscious programs. You need to change all these energetic blockages, and most of all, you need a new recharge. You need a new fresh motivation, new fresh vision, new fresh energy. This was my message for today. I hope it helps. If it touched you and you feel the invitation, please reach out to me. My name is Biram Peterman. I'm energy success coach and spiritual medium. Follow me for more such advice. I wish you a beautiful day and see you in the next video.